Muted. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Secmodded System Shock 2. In the last episode, we took the elevator up to the operations deck, Deck 4, finally, where we met Polito, who was dead. And it wasn't Polito who had been talking to us for the earlier parts of the game. It was Shodan, the rogue AI, who considered herself a goddess and was, we thought, destroyed by the hacker who eliminated her in the first System Shock game. I've never played that game, so I couldn't tell you anything about it. She revealed herself, and that she was the designer of the annelids, the life form that we are dealing with on the Von Braun. Apparently, a part of the superstructure that she was a part of in the first System Shock game had been ejected during its self-destruct sequence or something of the sort. This pod contained the organisms she had been trying to cultivate, I suppose, and it drifted through space before it eventually crash-landed on a planet after many years of such travel. The Von Braun was unfortunate enough to, I guess, reach this exact planet. Well, I guess it was a coincidence. Thereupon they found the many, not realizing that it was, I guess, has been or did evolve since Shodan's first tampering, and brought it on board the Von Braun where all sorts of chaos has existed. The many do not like their mother, and thus Shodan wants to see them destroyed and their plans thwarted. And we are basically acting as her avatar. She is the god, we are her pawn, and we are running around doing her tasks at the moment. Considering that it serves our needs as well, we are trapped on the Von Braun, and we kind of need her help to escape. I don't see any other way around it. Her current tasks for us are to do something for her on Deck 5. We haven't been up there yet, so we don't know quite what to do. And as well, to repurpose the simulation units on Deck 4. The many are using these units, which I believe are able to run multiple, well, different simulations. I suppose this helps them figure out the best course of action when it comes to different biological or chemical or scientific types of research to do on corpses. They are looking to create hunter-killer hybrids out of all the dead humans that they have amassed. So by repurposing the simulation units, we thwart their attempt to do that. In addition, doing this will weaken Xerxes, the AI on board the ship, and hopefully allow Shodan to take over. Wow, that was a good introduction. I'm gonna save that away really quick. All right, so with that done, I should also point out that this episode, I don't plan to do any new things. We're gonna run around on the decks we have already been to in order to thoroughly search them. We left behind a lot of storage crates and replicators, and we might have the hacking skill and or the cybernetic skill in order to open up these crates and see what's inside of them. So let's go ahead and do this. You'll note I didn't buy the hacking version 2 software on the Deck 4. This is because I'm hoping we might get lucky enough to find a version 2 upgrade in something that we hack. So hopefully that will be the case. Now, before we go on this adventure, we want to recharge our Swift Boost. And we're going to do something I've never done. And this might be a gigantic mistake. We're going to do it. I am going to use the Speed Boost instead of our Swift Boost for this. So this episode may be... Actually, no. No, I'm not gonna do that. Because I like walking everywhere, and Speed Boost is going to make it impossible for me to do that. This episode will be like 5 minutes long if I have the Speed Boost. So first, let's actually, do I want to... No, Tim, you should just go to engineering. There's a surgical bed down there. So to that end, let's go to the cargo bay first. Oh. We also want to pick up anything old we pick up. Old? Objects like alcohol, what have you. Because we picked up a recycler. So now we can get 1 nanite for recycling all this crap. And you better believe I'm going to do it. We spent 88 credits on that recycler. Oh, I wonder, can we recycle chemicals? We're gonna make a small detour down to the chemical room down here and see if I can recycle any chemicals I don't plan on using. I know we can't recycle. They're probably too big. I don't think you can, Tim. We're in this area anyway. We might as well check. Oh, and I almost forgot. In fact, I did kind of forget, but I remember right now to show you our stats. So we'll do that as well. So if I take this, can I recycle that? I cannot. I don't think I can recycle any of the chemicals. I don't think I left anything else back here that I care. Oh, we can recycle, I think, the template grenades, though. Nice. 6 credits. So let's look at our stats really quick, because I forgot to show you guys this. 3 strength, 3 endurance, 4 psionics, 3 agility, 3 cyber. We have 4 in hacking, 3 maintenance, and 2 in research. With hack software version 1, repair version 2, modification version 2, and research version 1. 3 standard and 2 exotic for our weapon skills. And I didn't take any new psionic abilities yet. We have actually 15 cybernetic modules on us as well. I probably should have grabbed exotic weapons 3 before I went on this adventure, but we'll pass by an upgrade station, so that will give me a chance to do that. Alternatively, we could begin taking modify. It's something I'm going to want, because I would like to improve the damage that our weapons do. So, oh, hello. Kill you. Yeah, the increased damage on all of them would be nice. On our pistol and our shotgun. There's 2 more weapons we'll be using in the game later on as well. The viral launcher, I think is what it's called, and the worm cannon. I don't even... Oh, but maybe not the worm cannon. I think that needs a high strength to wield it. I guess we'll find out in a little bit. Oh, can I hack this? I think I might be able to. Let's see.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Absolutely. And only 25% difficulty, no ice nodes.
Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
55 for 6 armor-piercing rounds.
Thank you for choosing value round.
We'll grab some armor-piercing rounds, and we'll grab some a psi hypo. Still need to be somewhat careful down here. We do have the service droids to worry about. I think I left some alcohol up here. Yes, it's important enough that I get it. Did I? You did not. I suppose it gives me an excuse to make another quick sweep of the areas to see if I notice any cyber modules lying around. I think we didn't quite explore it. We didn't quite explore everything. I know we left the underside of engineering. Yeah, we didn't take this before. We'll grab that when we come on our way back from engineering. I'm just seeing something spawn here, but I guess nothing good today. Nothing left around. Let's heal ourselves. And I think we will take Exotic 3. Yep, let's do that. Slightly more damage with our Crystal Shard here. And I think we might have enough Exotic to now use the Viral Launcher when we get access to that later on. I think we're some time away from that, though. At least 2 episodes from getting that weapon. But I'll be super glad to have it again. It's an amazing gun. It destroys arachnids with a single hit, if I recall correctly. Okay, so now we want all this alcohol. So we're going to recycle it from that 1 credit. Again, we spent 88 credits on this. You better believe we're going to use the recycler. The dead monkey's still lying here. Oh, there's a lot of cigarettes here. Apparently I've been here before. I see a cigarette on the ground. I do like that the game remembers where you left the cigarettes. That's a nice touch. I thought I left some batteries there. I guess I took them with me. Just checking for cyber modules. I know I mentioned it before, but I thought I had left one here earlier. I apparently did not do so. Nothing under... Yeah, nothing under the desks. Sorry, I'm really really paranoid I'm leaving some behind. I know we've missed at least like 2 or 3 in different locations. 2 or 3 doesn't, I guess they won't really matter in the grand scheme of things. We're going to have more cyber... So, there reaches a point where you need a obscene amount of cyber modules to get the final upgrades. And so, like, I think you need like 100 something. No, it's like 69, I think, to go from rank 5 to 6 in a stat. It's 41 to go from 4 to 5, if I remember correctly. And later, and it's expensive for the psionic abilities as well, too. Oh, we might have droids to worry about down here.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Really quick. Kill you as well. Kill you.
Sorry.
Okay. I thought we could activate all those droids. I seem to remember that being a trap.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
35% final difficulty, 2 ice nodes, even with a cyber stat of 5.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
Cheap disposable maintenance tool, but I don't need them. We have 8. And I keep using anti-entropy to help me use my guns. I don't see any crates marked up here. I'll still run around and investigate this really quick. I forgot about him. He can stay there. Looks like he's quite happy doing that. Okay, crate. Let's see what we left here. I'm going to assume I have what it takes to do this. 25% final difficulty, 2 ice nodes, 6 bullets, 10 nanites. rounds in that crate. I suppose worth it? Oh, hello, we left some nanites here. At the time we were in this area, because we were short on bullets. And on psi. I don't see anything on my map. I'm going to assume there was nothing else up there then. I was pretty thorough in the cargo bays, or so. Well, we just passed by some nanites, Tim. You didn't find, so I guess you weren't as thorough as you thought you had been. Oh, hold on. I have a marking here. I completely missed it, so there was something here I wanted. Above us. Get it over with. Let's get it over with. Alright, let's take this up a level. Wasn't sure I'd be able to do that before the robot closed with me there. Nope, not this floor. It just expired. Okay, fine. Cyber again. It's just 1 point of psi, so that's not so bad. A medical hypo and 6 anti-personnel shells in that. What you get in the crates, I believe, again, everyone, in the Secmod, it's random. So if you might find something different in these. I want to say that the pool of things it chooses from, the loot tables, is the same. So it's not like, I don't think we can find like an ice pick in a crate. Here, did the cargo hold? This wasn't this floor, I think, Tim, is that correct? Correct, it wasn't this floor. I take the lift up a level. Third floor. Okay, crap. Aha! There you were. What's in you today? You're an easy crate. A status field generator? And a bottle of juice. The status field generator is a heavy weapon. Is that guaranteed in that box? Maybe I lied. It doesn't do any damage if I recall correctly. What it does is it stuns an enemy that's used upon, rooting them in place, and stopping them from attacking as well, I think. What heavy weapons are there? There's the grenade launcher, status field generator, flamethrower, particle cannon? You are totally joined. We're still not one-hitting you. Third floor, Tim, and you would like to avoid that robot if you can. Six anti-personnel rounds, a bag of chips, and a medical hypo. Okay, that's it for the engineering bay, everyone. That wasn't. Oh, wasn't. That's correct, Tim. That's not a trap. While we're here, we will recharge our swift boost. Back in the command.
Your desired operating center. My short distance. Incredibly
That's just obnoxious. There's four of them. Wow. I wonder how fast the spawn rate is set on hard mode. I can't imagine playing the Secmod on impossible. Has anyone made the attempt, like on a playlist, to do so? If you know, let me know. I wouldn't mind watching that. I'll check right after I'm done recording this part. Okay, so now you will go down and take that lift to get to the other side of this section. Because we haven't explored down here yet. That's not promising. Woo! 6 standard bullets, 10 prisms. Prisms are used for, I want to say they're used for that cannon I was just talking about. The medical bed's right upstairs. We should go back to it. And then we'll finish exploring down there. So that midwife, I believe, is the first midwife you can encounter in the game. Since you can, she's always there. She's the only one that spawns on this floor as well, I believe. And she doesn't respawn. You'll note that we haven't fought any other midwives anywhere else on the engineering deck. They waited until hydroponics to show up. 2 sodas. That guy really needed his caffeine. Normally, you hear the midwife from some distance off when you're down on that side, and she begins shooting at you. Nothing on the body. So I remember that there are gun turrets down here. And the guy with the shotgun, I think he can respawn, if I remember right. In the base game, I'm pretty sure there was like 2 cyber modules down here. I thought they respawn, but maybe they don't. Hello. Cannon.
Anti-entropy activated.
His weapon jammed. Now he's dead. Okay. Darn it, we're not getting lucky with the gun turrets. I think we maybe got 1 battery from them all told. I think this was the recovery team that was supposed to go around and obviously shut down the gun turrets. Looks like they didn't make it. And there was indeed 2 cyber modules down here and a crate. Let's get the lift down here while we do this. Time for some cybernetics. a soda, a psi boost implant, and a brawn boost implant. I'm pretty sure I think the psi boost there is guaranteed. I believe I've always gotten it from that, or it has a super high chance of spawning from that crate.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Please make your selection. Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Another psi hypo. And now we'll search this crate. And I think this is the last one on the engineering deck. 24 bullets. Amazing. That was very nice. That's like 100 or 110 or so credits. Okay, so with engineering now cleared out, I think we go back to hydroponics now. We left quite a few crates back there. I'm pretty sure I must have missed some cyber modules somewhere. Have to be careful here, Tim. This floor's a little more dangerous than engineering was. Still tricky. God, I'm so glad we got through engineering as quickly and as painlessly as we did. And that was still really tough. I think I mentioned it earlier, but engineering is generally what will break a build of mine. It's difficult to... So, I tend to always kill, or destroy, that bot that walks around in the destroyed floor / ceiling, the final area, because I find I take way too much damage trying to get past it otherwise. The same with the one bot... that is guarding the door to Cargo Bay 2. I guess it's here we'll explore this area. So that requires some significant amount of bullets and or risking weapon degradation to kill them. Swift boost, we don't need a swift boost. Oh! I don't have any beakers.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Oh, there was a cheaper Gil's Graft here. I didn't even realize that.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
Oh! Armor piercing rounds are only $49 here rather than $55.
Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
I will grab some more of those. I think we have 2 crates right here. 6 armor piercing rounds. That was all that was in that one. How many armor piercing rounds do I have? I'm sorry, anti-personnel rounds. 45, and our bullet numbers are looking significantly better. Wow. We'll take stock of it once we're back in a slightly safer area than this. You'll note I never risk pressing ice nodes. This one, I don't know if this one's been worth it. We've been using lots of energy. A disposable maintenance tool. We use less energy to open it than the maintenance would have cost us to purchase it. I'll try this fuel as well, but I don't think we can recycle it, can we? No, we can't. I think we left a crate or two in the water. Our cyber is still in effect. 10 ice nodes! 5 anti-personnel rounds and a hand grenade in that one. Nothing else is marked. I don't think we're going to even explore the rest of this floor. I did leave, I think, a few grub organs, what have you, but I don't have any beakers, so there's no reason for me to go over there and collect them. I can always come back here again later if I ever find a replicator that sells beakers. It's a shame I actually hacked the one we did. I think the beakers were probably more important to me than the recycler was. Okay. I want to talk about something. What did I want to talk about? Oh, I want to take stock of our ammunition. 45 anti-personnel rounds, 66 armor piercing, 58 standard bullets, with 65 rifled slugs for the shotgun, and 36 anti-personnel. So our ammo is looking like it's in good shape. We'll want more armor-piercing rounds. Because we currently don't have a good way of dealing with robotic enemies. There's a very expensive range attack for Psi that will let you deal with robotic enemies. I think I just marked where the multipurpose access is. I don't think there's any crates down there. It's a fast-moving projectile that does electrical damage. I remember using it a handful of times. The real... It's not... I don't know if problem is the right way to describe it. But an issue with dealing with robotic enemies and Psi is with a few skill-ups into laser weaponry or enough anti-personnel rounds, you can deal with the handful of robots that you'll encounter. And I think overall, I'd rather spend the cyber modules on that rather than spend all the Psi points later casting that ability a few times. Because I think it drains like 12 Psi or something. No, Tim, it's not that expensive. And you shouldn't say if you don't actually know. Let's take a look really quick. Where was that? It's a rank 4 ability, is it? I guess, no, it can't be. That's a recharge. That reduces damage. This is it. Projected electrokinesis. Strong against robotic and cyborg enemies. Higher Psi increases damage. Psi 7+ is faster and homes in on favorable targets. That's interesting. I didn't try that before. I think, how expensive are all these? Oh, only 3 Psi per use? Oh, what am I talking about? That sounds like that'd actually be really good to take. Assuming you can afford the Psi hypos. So never mind. Ignore me. We already hacked this one, if I recall correctly.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Oh, we did buy the Gills Graph for 55. Okay. This is going really well. We haven't gotten that much stuff from this. A handful of nanites. But we've picked up quite a few bullets. Ooh, friend, you moved right into that. Good for me. There's nothing that I left behind in the extra level that I'm interested in going back for. I think we left a handful of chemicals there, and that was about it. I don't remember if there's any crates on... Oh, there is at least one crate here. That means Tim's going to want... Alright, well, let's look at it first. Yeah, we're going to want to use our Psi. one disposable maintenance tool. Arguably, with the amount of maintenance tools we have, 10 now? 10. I probably don't need to be using anti-entropy as often any
Hi
longer.
there. Please make your selection. Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
You can buy 2 incendiary grenades here for $82. Useful. The crates are tempting, but I think we take way too much damage from the water. I think my radiation suit might make me resistant to the fire. Let's try this really quick. No, that's never gonna work. So first off, that really doesn't do anything. And next, we just take too much damage. We would need another point in endurance at least. There's also an enduro boost somewhere around here to increase your endurance again. I'd probably want both if I was to make a play for the power armor or those crates. But I think it would take too long, we would just die. I don't think it's worth it. So with that done, I think we're done backtracking. I think that was all the crates I left behind. That was fast. Okay, so we didn't find a version software upgrade either. So I guess was 110 credits? I think there's an extra 5% decrease of difficulty. I don't think it's 10% per version. We found only 2 cybernetic modules. It gives us 6. It's enough for to take a tier 2 psi ability, but not enough to take anything else. I guess we'll just hold on to it. Okay, let's stop by Medical Psi again. And we're going to leave our Psi boost there. That will be the thing I use. But I'm going to wait until I have a few more Psi abilities before I equip it. And we're going to wait on Psi abilities, though, until after I grab Modification. I think it's going to be the next thing I take. Okay, so I said I wasn't going to do anything new in this episode, so I'd feel bad if I actually do anything new. So what we're going to do is go back to Ops, and we're gonna go and see if I want to purchase. Actually, let's go to how much are standard bullets. I'll see if I want to purchase the Hack 2 versioning software. I suppose I could farm these things for a little bit.
Hi there. Please make your selection with choosing value wrap.
Spend 77 on some more standard bullets. So we are down to 333 normal nanites. That's actually really good. I'm going to want a chemical grafter. Oh, I guess we can do that in this episode. So let's go back to Ops. We can purchase a chemical grafter, and we can maybe purchase the version 2 hacking software. The chemical grafter I really do want. At least one of them. Probably 2. So let's go buy one of those now.
See you. Run.
That sells them. Is this the only one that sells them? I think it might be. I remember coming back here a few times during my last playlist.
Hi there. Please make your selection choosing value wrap.
Oh! It materializes it there. Okay, gotcha. So that was really hideously expensive. 165 points for that. And we will... I guess what I can do is... I'm going to take a break instead of just ending the episode, and I'm going to go reread the README for this. Reread the README. To remember how it works. I believe we take a chemical, that the grafter can graft to, because it doesn't graft to just any of them. And then that produces the graft that will have that chemical with it, and then we can use that object on like armor, or say a implant to improve it in some fashion. Oh, you don't want to be there, Tim. Run this way. We'll hit the... Oh! Should we... No, we won't... We won't hack the crate yet. So I am here, so I can visit the shop and see. Is this
Hi
the
there.
one? Nope.
Please make your selection.
Oh, what am I doing? This is already
Hi
hacked.
there. Please make your selection.
110. Let's take it. Oh. 110? No. No, that is a little too expensive for my blood. I think there's version 2 software on deck 5 we can get. Maybe even version 3. So we won't do it. Okay, I'm going this way so I can access the chemical room here. And I guess we can try hack. Actually, how difficult is this one again? Might be able to do it though. Nice. 25 nanites and a Psi-Amp prototype. Let's take a look at that together. Oh, quick save. I want the templates so we can go ahead and scrap them. This prototype Psi-Amp can fire Psi powers without the half-second delay of conventional Psi-Amps. Nice. Who needs you then? We have our new, improved prototype Psi-Amp instead. Okay, so I'll be back, everyone. I need to look up how this works again, how the grafters work. Give me a few seconds. Okay, everyone. I can kind of explain how this works, but I'm going to double back to the Med Psi deck to show you. And just in case we're attacked on the way, I figured I'd record us running back to Med Psi. Unfortunately, I don't have any osmium. There's none around. That was a good double overhand, sir. Very good. There's no osmium around at the moment. We used the only one we had access to that was on engineering. Oh, there might be some, though, on hydroponics.
Something.
Oh, God, he's running in the opposite direction. I saw you. You just spawned. Okay, let's head on back down to Med Psi really quick. We're going to drop some stuff off there. We'll check if hydroponics has osmium, because if it does, we will run out there and grab its osmium, and then I can do a tutorial on some of the more advanced tinkering things. Alright, so first, oh, actually, we can just drop these here. Let's drop the arsenic, lead. You ready? Excuse me, sir. Do you mind? I'm throwing chemicals against a wall. It's for scientific reasons. Okay, let's quick save. So let's check our PDA. I want to check Deck 3's chemical manifest. Ah, okay. It does not have osmium in it. Really? So there was just one osmium so far the entire time? Was there? I don't think there was a second down in engineering. Oh, there was. Okay, there's a second down there. Let's go down there and grab the OS. Because I think we used one of it to research the annelid healing organ. So there should be a second somewhere down here. It's very important I have all of it together so I can, with a few quick saves and loads. Come on! Oh my god! What an epic fight that was. I can show you how this works. And I'm kicking myself because I didn't need to spend 165 nanites on the grafter. I can make them. Okay, where's my other osmium? TC. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna grab some yttrium. I think that will do. Oh, is there any TE in here? Yes, there is. Oops, I grabbed motherboard. I don't need you. Yeah, so I can make a chemical grafter by combining a French Epson device and an auto repair unit together. So I'm going to try to do that as well. Because with the modify skill, which I plan on taking next, I won't need any French Epson devices for their original purpose, which was to perform weapon modifications. Okay, everyone. So, let's go ahead and leave these chemicals against the wall. That's what scientists do. Alright, perfect. Let's go ahead and try to show you how chemical grafting works. Let's also save the game. So, first things first, do I have an auto repair unit? I do. Perfect. So, we can take a French Epson device. Oh, do I have a... No, that's a chemical grafter. We can then take our auto repair unit, and because we have Tinker... Oh, okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Did I mess that up? 1 second, let me check. Ow! It's far easier than I was making it out to be. It's not the auto repair unit at all. It's a maintenance tool. So let's go ahead and drop that back up there. So, we can take this and combine it with a maintenance tool to give us a chemical grafter. And that will save you 165 nanites. Now, as you saw, we can buy a grafter from that one replicator on deck 4. It wasn't too difficult for me to hack it. They are expensive. I will be glad to have purchased one, but I won't probably buy any more of them. What do the grafters do? Well, let's show you. In fact, I'm going to save game because I'm quite happy with that. So, a grafter can be combined with various... Oh, you know what? I saw the wrench. Let's go grab that wrench back because I can show you another upgrade. Come here, you. So, you can use a grafter with a chemical to assign that chemical to the grafter. You can then assign the chemically grafted grafter to an object that it is allowed to interact with. Lead is able to interact with the light, medium, and heavy armors. Now, I don't have any of those armors, so I can't show you what effect lead does, but I can tell you that it will give that armor radiation resistance. Light armor gains 40% resistance, medium armor gains 50% radiation resistance, and heavy armor gains 60%. However, it will increase the strength requirement to wear that armor by 1, and it will slow down your movement rate upon using it. Let's show you another one. So let's go and let's look here. Osmium. Osmium is the bee's knees. So, combine this with osmium. And osmium has quite a few uses to it. If we combine it with the wrench, we gain an osmium hardened wrench. Hey, nice. It looks silverish too on the graphic. I like that. So it looks like we poured it all over it. That's amazing. This wrench does more damage than the standard wrench does, just as a heads up. That would be something really useful to do early on. So if we had found that French Epson device, and I planned on using the wrench as my standard weapon forever, like my hand weapon, that would have been great to combine that with a maintenance tool, make the wrench with it, and we would have been doing even more damage. Now, Osmium has other uses, however, besides that. You can combine the Osmium onto a suit of armor, like our hazard suit. Our hazard suit now is 30% defense, 90% radiation resistance, and 90% toxin resistance. But it slows down our movement, as you can see. We are quite significantly slower than we were. Still, it makes this armor quite useful. In fact, I would be tempted to use the speed boost here. Yeah, to make me move at what I would consider to be our normal run speed. Actually, just a little faster, it looks like, as well. Maybe we'll just wear this armor instead of even going for the worm suit. In any case, let's talk about some other things really quick. So, what else does it do? So the Osmium can be combined with the pool cues to make them indestructible, do more damage than they normally do, as well. And it can be combined with light, medium, and heavy armor to increase the damage resistance of those armor, of the armor you grafted to, by 10%. So, in other words, light armor would give you 30 defense? I think that's right. I think it's 20, 30, 40. It might be 30, 40, 50 might be the defense. So it basically increases its defense by 10 for whatever armor you put in. But it does increase the strength requirement by 1 and slightly decreases the movement speed. The hazard suit, by the way, grafting it with Osmium also increases the strength requirement of it by 1, meaning that you need 2 strength, not just 1 strength, to equip it. Next, you can also use iridium in a chemical grafter. And this can be attached to something like an implant. Once an implant is so upgraded, it will drain at a slower rate compared to a non-grafted implant. Implants lose their energy 33% slower. The power armor can also have the iridium applied to it, in which case its energy drain is reduced by 50%. And there's also another armor called the Cyber Mesh, and if you equip iridium to it, it will also have a decreased rate at which it goes through its charge. You should know that I want to say the power armor seems to drain energy extremely quickly, even if you put the iridium graft into it, but at least I found it's practically a requirement for the power armor in the Secmod. Next, do I have any more iridium here? I do not. But I do have radium, so we can show you this, maybe. Where are you, radium? Oh, I do have more iridium. As I glance down. There's nothing else you can use iridium on, Tim. You already described it. Alright, so if we take the radium, we can apply that to ammunition. And as you can see, it uses up this a tiny bit. In this case, you can use all 30 bits of it to give us 30 radworm clusters. These worms do twice the damage that normal worms would do. You can also use these, the radium grafters on prisms, and that will greatly increase. I think it does double damage from the fusion cannon. I think that sounds like that would just one-hit most things in the game, even on hard difficulty level. I think you can also, yes you can use the radium on swarm clusters as well if you wish to make irradiated flying gnats. How awesome is that? I think that's pretty awesome. Now, I believe to use the grafter, I don't believe that requires tinkering, if I'm reading the README correctly. You would only need the tinkering ability to create the chemical grafters, rather than actually apply the chemicals to the grafters and then apply it to your armor or ammunition. Is there anything else for chemical grafters? I don't think so. I think that was everything. As I look down at the printout. Yep, that's everything. For tinkering, as long as we're talking about this sort of thing, there's a few things I have not done because I didn't actually realize I could do these. So I can use an empty hypo with radium. That gives me a radioactive hypo. I can then combine the radioactive hypo with yttrium. And that will give me an anti-rad hypo added to my total. I think it's kind of useful because yttrium I don't think has much use after the one time you use it on, I think it was monkey brains or something, and radium I don't think has much uses either. So it gives you an excuse to fiddle with some more of the chemicals, and it gives you an anti-rad hypo. What else is there? Oh, tellurium. That's the TE chemical I picked up. With tinkering, we can go ahead and use an empty hypo on this, and that gives us a dissolution hypo. We can use a dissolution hypo with, maybe we can use it on this? Let's try find out. No, I had to research this first. So a dissolution hypo combined with a... Oh, hold on. This should be easy for us to get, to give you an example. Let's see you up there. Let's go and hunt down and kill a hybrid. Ooh, missed. Alright, good. Got him. Alright, let's go back for science. Okay, so we can combine the dissolution hypo with, for example, a hybrid organ. Think of a strength booster. The dissolution hypo can be used with a monkey brain to give you an intelligence booster, with a psi reaver organ to give you an annelid psi gland, or a rumbler organ to give you an annelid heal gland. And then, with Tinker, you can use those empty hypos on those organs to give you the better versions, which you've seen me create, the annelid healing serums and the annelid psi serums. You can also use Tinker to take 2 anti-personnel bullets plus some smart gun bullets to give you +1 more smart gun bullet than the ones you had. So basically, as long as you have smart gun bullets, you can convert 2 anti-personnel bullets into smart gun bullets as many times as you like. It seems to me like Tinker, well, Tinker's mostly deals with chemicals, right? Or extracting the juices out of the annelid organs. At least that's what I tend to use it for. But it does have a few more uses as well, I suppose. So in my case, the Tinker upgrade is giving me the option to make the chemical grafters, which I just made one of them, saving us 165 credits. It also allows me to make the annelid psi serums and the healing serums as well. I'm going to go ahead and, at the very least, take the TE to make ourselves a dissolution hypo. And we'll toss you over here. Because I'll probably use this on psi reaver organs in order to make more psi organs, so we can break those down for psi annelid psi hypos. Yes, that'll be the plan. Okay, well, we should do something with the 2 chemical grafters I have. So no matter what, I know I'm going to want an osmium graft. Oh, there's one more thing. I wonder if he fixed it. Let's find out. Also, let's get ourselves another nanite. There was a bug. There was a bug in the previous version of the Secmod. Where's my gills graft? Alright, let's quick save. So, if I take this, if I take a grafter and I assign osmium to it, and I assigned it to my gills graft, it used to convert it into a speed boost. Oh! I can't even combine it to the gills graft at all any longer. Wait. I did it wrong. It's iridium, not osmium. Oh, Tim, did you save the game at the wrong spot? I did not. Alright, good. Oh, thank God. Alright, let's go and grab the iridium. Sorry, osmium doesn't work on the mods. Okay, here we go. It does! So it gives you the enhanced run fast implant. Run fast used to be the... So, to my recollection, if I had read the whatchamacallit correctly, the run fast implant is the speed boost implant. Speed boost, the run fast was just speed boost after it's been renamed. I don't think this is Gil's graft. Let me see. I'll try charging it. We'll equip it, and we'll see if that makes us run faster. Yes, it does make it run faster. All right, so yep. So this is not working as the Gil's graft. It's working as the speed boost. So that's a glitch. So don't try to iridium your Gil's graft and then save the game afterwards. Don't do that. Just your Gil's graft can't be upgraded in such a fashion. Keep you there. All right. So with all that done, what do I want to use these on? I think we will put the iridium onto one of them. But I'm not going to assign it yet, because I'm not sure what I want to improve with this. It'll be either... I wanted the worm armor for this character. Well, I'll think about it off screen. All right, so I'm going to stop here. I'm going to thank you all for watching, and take care, everyone. I'll see you all in the next one, where we will explore more of the Ops deck together. I'll see you then. Take care.